On the ground to the left. And it goes
First pitch,
just
4
foul.
o'clock.
Swing and a foul straight back. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
1 out, bases empty. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one missing inside. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Marte grabs it on the run. 2 down, bases empty. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. That misses the zone. 1-0. And another ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Outside with a breaking ball. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Count is full.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. And we're back. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
TJ Friedl, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Fastball is outside. That one finds the corner, and it's 2-1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McClain. And there's a ball.
Missed. That's a ball. 1-0.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. This one in the air, right field. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. That one misses. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 2-2. That one missed. On the line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And that one's a little bit low. And now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
De La Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. That one ripped. Get out of town. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Austin Hayes now at the plate. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Spencer Steer in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Two aboard, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out to short. Swanson throws to first in time, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Lodolo back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Upstairs. 1-2. Gonna count 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Nico Horner. Outside. And that's ball 1. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting sixth, catcher Carson Kelly.
1 out, runner at second. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Puts it away for the out.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick.
Batting
Front
seventh,
shoulder
right
open.
fielder, Willie
Backside
Castro.
collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Willie Castro stands in now and watches strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that
That's a ball.
location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Man on second, 2 down. And strike 2.
That he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Tap back to the mound. To first, and that is that. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And it's fouled away. And that's outside. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one
2
way
and 1.
inside.
Good late sink on that
2 and 2.
fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him. And now 1 away. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. First offering and it
that's low.
just
That's a ball.
misses.
That's the ball.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count,
3-0.
you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And he walked him on
Nope,
4
ball 4.
pitches.
Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and
Now
just missed his spot.
center
Hitter didn't
fielder,
offer at it.
TJ
Now he has somebody to worry
Friedel.
about over at first.
In now for the Reds, TJ Friedel. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that is out of play. Little chopper rolls foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And now the lefty.
1 and 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Going back, pulls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Second baseman.
And stepping in
Matt
is the
McClain.
speedy Matt McClain. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. Strike 1. Now a fly ball to right center. Castro puts it away, and that is the third out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. A little bit low.
No, that's down.
Ball one. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was
Batting
all
ninth,
over
third
that
baseman,
one. Couldn't get any
Matt
air
Shaw.
under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
That's down.
Matt
That's the
Shaw
ball.
at the plate now. That's ball one. Swanson on at first. Nobody out. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him. Fly ball center field. Friedel. And he makes the catch. And there's two down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And now here is Michael Busch. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Busch hitting leadoff in today's game. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
In the air, left field, down the line. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian Happ.
So runner at second, two down. Ian Happ up to hit. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Outside with a breaking ball. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Popped up. Shaw makes the play. One down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That missed. That's the ball.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one fouled off. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Castro makes the grab for the second out.
Up next,
two down, bases empty, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Austin Hayes reached on an infield single his first time. That's a strike. Pitch misses.
No, that missed. That's
and
a ball.
1-1.
1-1.
And downstairs.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike.
2-2.
And down on strikes. And he's registered. As we go to the top of the 4th. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. And that's in there for strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And that's fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a breaking ball misses outside. And that's outside. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That one drilled left field. 1 away. So here's Horner now. Doubled his first time. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swing and a foul out of play.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Catcher, Carson
now at the
Kelly.
plate, Carson Kelly. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 outs. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Bottom of the 4th.
Leading
now it's the right
for the
fielder,
Reds.
Noel V.
Right
Marte.
fielder, Noel V. Marte.
Late swing fouled off.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. It's still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
On the ground right side. Horner over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Up the middle. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Struck out swinging his first time. Top of the zone for a called strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Right side, hard hit. Bush steps on the bag, and the Reds go 1-2-3. We go to the top of the fifth. This is Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Lodolo back to work. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Cubs, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
This one in the air. Stevenson has this one sized up, makes the grab, and there's one down. Swanson digs in.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that one a little bit high. And a foul ball. And that one hammered. That's back. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
There's a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Way high there. And it's a full count. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Down to third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
Key Brian Hayes.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Stepping in, T.J. Friedel headed towards the corner, and a foul ball.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
The 0-2 knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And it finds finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Matt McLean. Next offering is in for a strike. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Popped up. Swanson sizes this one up. And there's one down. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Fought off foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. He goes down looking. Here's Miguel Andujar. He's already homered in this game.
Miguel Andujar.
In the dirt. Hayes on second. Friedel at first. 2 out of the inning. And there's a foul ball. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Line drive, base hit right field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 3-1.
Comes through with the RBI.
Javier Assad gets the call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Austin Hayes. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. Top 6. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that one sliced foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Stevenson whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Ian Happ getting ready to hit. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. And ball 1.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one almost got him. This to third. Hayes to first. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. In now for the Reds, MLB Marte. Assad in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Line drive. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. He's grounded out a couple of times. That catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch is outside. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. That's inside. That catches the zone for a strike. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Top of inning number 7. Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Swung on, belted. Back there. Into the seats and right and out of here. And that one coming close to the Ohio. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-2. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Tony Santillan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and they get Nico Horner one away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Kelly in the box again, takes a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Now here is Willie Castro.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Center field. Friedel moving under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
And another ball. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedel, 1 for 3.
Friedel.
And that one is inside ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. Nice stop. And he'll reach second with 1 away. Two on, 1 out. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Miguel Andujar. Golden opportunity right here. And a foul ball. And that is out of play.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
McLean at third. De La Cruz at second with 1 away. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Reds,
Austin Hayes,
fielder,
the next to hit for the Reds. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. We're at the top of the 8th, and here comes Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Santillan back to work.
Ball,
Slider
outside.
misses outside.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
That one misses, and a count 2-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Stays alive. Three-two on the way. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So digging in, Matt Shaw. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Misses off the inside. 1-2 to count. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Hit in the air, center field. Friedel under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush.
First baseman, Michael Bush.
And a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And it's even up. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
2 down, nobody on.
2-2.
That one way inside.
Nope, ball. Full count.
2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Now pitching for the
Back down
Chicago
to pitcher
Cubs.
on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Andrew Kittredge.
Andrew Kittredge.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in,
Leading
Noel
off
V.
for the
Marte.
Reds, right fielder, Noel V. Marte.
Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Kittredge, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a four-seamer. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Outside low, 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike three.
The first baseman.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati.
Steer.
Spencer Steer. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a line drive to left field. Crow Armstrong pulls it down, and there's two gone. Two down, bases empty. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one is downstairs. Ball one.
1-0.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 5-2. Base is empty with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Ball one there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one not close, and it's 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And a payoff pitch, and they'll do it again. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emilio Pagan.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Leading off,
Ian Happ,
left fielder,
now at the plate,
Ian
the
Happ.
Happ Daddy. Pagan, in his 8th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, and occasionally works in a splitter. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hayes makes the play, and there's one down. He's 2 outs away. And now Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ball popped up. Dylan Cruz drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. 1 out left for the Cubs. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
And that one fouled off. The Cubs down to their final strike. That one outside. And that is ball one. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.